First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Shavinder Mehta, and I'm working as a lecturer in University Polytechnic, Baba Ghulam Shah Badshah University. We are making this video for the online EVC for AICTE approval. So presently, we are standing at the entrance of Baba Ghulam Shah Badshah University. This is the entrance gate where we are standing. Now I'll be turning on the GPS location, and I'll be sharing the longitude and latitude positions with you. To the mobile, to the longitude and latitude positions where we are standing right now. Done. So now we'll enter into the campus. That is the JK Bank facility. That is the bank in the campus, and this is the road which is leading towards the University Polytechnic. And over here on this particular board, we have the signboards for different departments where the name of University Polytechnic has also been mentioned. So I would ask my friend to focus over here. So can you zoom in and show that the University Polytechnic, this is the road which goes towards University Polytechnic. Now we'll be heading towards the main building of University Polytechnic academic block. And here is the longitude and latitude positions. I'll ask my friend to zoom into my cell phone. I hope those are visible. Still, I'll read it out. The longitude position is 74.34 and the latitude position is 33.396. Now we'll be heading towards the Polytechnic academic block. This is the main building where we have the lecture halls and a few of labs. Now we'll be entering into the premises. It is a three-story building. Now we'll be entering. This is the main academic block. Now we'll be starting with the lecture hall, with the classrooms. This is a big staircase which can be used in the time of emergency. We do have these fire extinguishers and certain rules how we can use these fire extinguishers. These are the different washrooms for men and women. These are some of our prominent alumni which are holding respective positions in different departments. Now this is a huge corridor from where we are entering towards the classrooms. Now I'll ask my friend to zoom into the classroom. This is the classroom 1. We'll go in. And it's a huge sitting capacity. We do have projectors, electronic projectors installed in certain classrooms. We'll be moving towards another classroom, classroom number 2. These classrooms are spacious and they can accommodate 50 to 60 students at a time. Easily they can accommodate. And the area of these classrooms is 66 square meters. Each classroom is of 66 square meters. Similarly, we have this as classroom number 3. Classroom number 4. I'll ask my friend come in and zoom into the facilities we have. In similar fashion here, some other classrooms as well. This is classroom number 5. Again, we have a fire extinguisher outside the classroom. This is classroom number 6. We do have a huge battery backup. These are the battery banks for 10 kV each. We have 2 systems which are in place. 2 for this particular block. This is one of the civil engineering labs, survey lab. And these are the certain equipments. Focus on these equipments. High-speed Wi-Fi routers which are available for students. And the backup is from NKN. Now we'll be moving towards the language lab. This is the language lab. And again we have a fire extinguisher outside the language lab. We'll ask my friend to enter into the lab. We have a huge setup of best desktop systems with high-end configuration. Again, we have a projector installed in the lab in which students can take online classes. And this is the seat of our lab in charge, Mr. Amit Daskotra. Due to the lockdown, he is not able to come right now. This is the project room where University Polytechnic students do their projects, by hand projects. And these are some of the projects done by different students. I'll ask my friend to roam to show the projects. These are the different innovation projects done by the diploma engineers in the past. Some of energy efficient projects as well. You might be seeing the solar panels installed. Here the solar panels are installed. So our college has been established in the year 2009, and since 2009 students are making these wonderful projects. Moving towards the second floor. Then we have the fire extinguisher installed. Fire extinguisher installed in each location. This is the seminar hall cum auditorium for University Polytechnic, which has a huge capacity of more than 300 people can sit at a time. Lights on कर दीजिए. Now we'll moving towards the stage.
Okay.
Here we have the security room. And on the other side, we have the maintenance room as well. This one is the maintenance room. And it is a huge seminar hall cum auditorium for University Polytechnic. Baba Kalam Samad University.
ये खोल दो और बाहर से इसका व्यू ले लेना जब दिखा
I'll ask my friend to show. And take a whole view of the building from the back side as well. This is the backside view of the academic block. Now we are back towards the ground floor of Academic University Polytechnic academic block. These are the separate male and female washrooms. And again we have the fire exit points in place. I'll ask my friend to move in. This is the male washroom. This one is the female washroom. Here is the drinking water facility. These are the firefighting buckets. This one is the notice board. Over here we have the fire extinguisher in place. This is the main panel board. As I have told that we have 3 10 kVA systems. 2 are in the first floor and one this 10 kVA system with battery backup is for the ground floor. This is the photo gallery. As this Polytechnic is running from 2009, we have all these things in place. We have 8 batches which have been passed out. This is the vision and mission of our University Polytechnic. This is the main corridor. Here is the physics lab for the students. Now we'll be entering in towards the physics lab. These are the different machines, different equipments on which they used to work. This one is the faculty room. These are the sitting positions for different faculty rooms. This is the desk of another assistant professor Anamukta from electrical engineering department. Here is a seat for Rafia Tata, lecturer at the chemistry department. Monica Mehta, assistant professor, electrical engineering department. And other faculty members as well. This one is another faculty room. This is my workplace. Normally I sit and work. This is for Mumtaz Ahmed, Farooq Ahmed. That is for Mohammed Rafiq, who is also the coordinator for electrical engineering department. Satiq Mahmood, assistant professor in civil engineering department. These are the different publications. I'll ask my friend to zoom in. These are the research publications done by the University Polytechnic staff. This one is the mechanical engineering lab. These are the certain equipments. This one is the Chaplin turbine. Like we have different classrooms. This one is classroom number 11, tutorial room. Now we are heading towards the chemistry lab of the department. Again, we have fire extinguisher outside the chemistry lab, and this is the fire exit. One more fire exit in the time of emergency. Now we'll be entering into the chemistry lab. These are the chemicals which are being used by the students to perform different practicals. These are the apprentices. This is another part of the physics lab. Polytechnic administrative block, which is also the office for Principal Polytechnic. This is the University Polytechnic administrative block. The foundation stone laid by then Honorable Chief Minister Janab Umar Abdullah Saab. And I'll ask my friend to zoom in to the date. As I have already mentioned that our Polytechnic is running from 2009. This particular block foundation stone was laid on December 15, 2013. Now we are entering into the administrative block. Again, we have a firefighting buckets over here, and we have a startup innovation cell. These are the separate washrooms for male and female. These are the fire extinguishers. This is the drinking water facility. And the different UPS, uninterrupted power supply for this particular building. We have such different male and female washrooms on every floor. This one is the Startup and Innovation Cell headed by Dr. Pratanda Hana. Moving in to her room. This one is the tinkering lab, where the students can do their projects. And at the front of it, we have the central store. to lockdown, some of the offices are locked.
बस जब आप ऊपर प्रिंसिपल ऑफिस वगैरह ठीक से बता।
Now we'll be moving towards the first floor of administrative block. They have these fire exit points. Now we are heading towards the Principal Polytechnic office. Again, we have firefighting equipment, firefighting extinguisher installed outside it. This is the principal's office. Now we are entering in. And this is the personal cabin of Principal Sir. Malik Mubashir Hassan, Principal, University Polytechnic. So he's sitting on the desk. He's working day and night for the betterment of the University Polytechnic. This is the faculty washroom. This is specifically for faculty people. This is a store for housekeeping, which comes under Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. And this is the site plan of Bauglangsha, the whole university, with Wi-Fi network map. This one is the retiring room.
Maybe we could show this to
That is the Polytechnic office, which is also the center for IT enabled services. This is the virtual classroom. And again, a separate washroom for females and then for males. We have such washrooms on every floor. And this is a washroom for males. The Polytechnic office is not open right now due to the lockdown. We are not able to manage the keys. A number of officials were not able to come to the office. So that's why we are not able to open them. Now we are moving towards the terrace of administrative block. From where we can have the side view of the academic block as well. So this administrative block and the academic block, these are the main blocks of University Polytechnic.
बस थोड़ा थोड़ा एक एक उधार लाया मैं देखिए बस जस्ट
Now we are standing outside the workshop, and I'll ask my friend to zoom in for the GPS locations. This is the workshop complex of cross zones. This is the universal testing machine which is being used by the students, and it has a capacity of 2000 kilonewtons. We just entered and we had the universal testing machine of 1000 kilonewtons. Now we are entering towards the different civil engineering labs. This one is the surveying cum environmental engineering lab. We do have the fire extinguishers placed outside these labs. And these are the certain equipments which are being used by the students. This is another civil engineering lab, which is fluid mechanics lab. Now we'll be moving in. These are the equipments which are being used. This one is the instrumentation lab. Now we'll be moving in. It is a big, spacious lab. The welding shop and additional workshop, structural analysis lab. These are the welding machines used for the practical purpose. Now we are moving towards the drying hall. This one is a big, spacious drying hall. Now we are heading towards the R&D lab blocks, where we have the computer center and different electrical engineering labs. Now we are entering into the R&D block. Again, we have a fire extinguisher installed at the entrance of the building. And we have separate washrooms for females and males. This is the computer lab number 2. This is the computer center, because we have a couple of computer labs. We collaboratively make it a computer center. Here we have the high-end computers. Now we are heading towards the electrical engineering lab. This is electrical engineering lab 1. This is electrical engineering lab 1, which comprises of basic electrical, network analysis and measurement lab. Now we are moving in. These are the certain apparatuses. Now we are heading towards the electrical engineering lab 2, which comprises of power electronics and computer control system lab. We do have the projector installed for the students for online learning, and these are the certain equipments which are being used for power electronic practicals and control system practicals. This is the electronics and communication lab 2. First, the electronics and communication laboratory 1. We will be moving in. This is a lab which is being used by electrical as well as electronics engineering students. These are the high-end oscilloscopes. Rest of the equipments are being placed in the almiras. Only a few of equipments are kept outside for students. This is the standalone battery bank for this particular block. This is the main control panel, and over there is the emergency exit. Now we are heading towards the electrical engineering and electronics and communication engineering labs. Here is the block. Here we have electrical and electronics labs. These are electrical engineering labs. This is renewable energy, power system and a project lab. These are some energy efficient solar panels. These are the list of experiments, and these are the equipments which are being placed to perform certain experiments of renewable energy. And these are the equipments for power system. These are the equipments for power system lab. Now, labs, basic electrical lab, digital electronics and advanced electronics lab. Now we are heading towards the electrical machines and electrical drives lab. I will be moving in. These are all the equipments. Electrical machines.
GPS on है ना?
This is this is the scenic view all around the Baba Ghulam Shah Bazshi University, and here we have one more cafeteria by the name of Charles Darwin Cafe. Due to lockdown, it is not open at this point of time. And those are the Pir Panjal Hills. Still in the month of June, we do have the snow on the top of the mountains. Standing outside the central library block, towards the central library.
एप्लीकेशन है क्या ऐसे ही ऑन करना है कुछ? अच्छा अच्छा.
Now we are heading towards the reading room cum stack area. This is the locker facility provided for the students. And now we are entering into the reading room. This is the reading room facility. Right now we do not have any students over here due to the lockdown. These are certain books. Now we'll be moving into the stack area where books have been segregated on the different subject areas, and you will find ample amount of books which really helps the students of University Polytechnic. Into the room of assistant librarian. He is the assistant librarian of Baba Ghulam Shah Bazshi University, Patita sir.
In absence of librarian and other senior professionals, I am looking after the library system as a librarian. You can say like that.
And then normally the library staff sits and manages the library working. Heading towards the drinking facility and the toilets. This is the periodic classification section where the newspaper and magazines are given to different students. And these are washrooms for men and women. To the common administration block. Now we'll be moving towards the examination section. Now we are moving towards the examination section of University Polytechnic. These are the various offices related to the examination. Now we'll go in. This is one of the office. And this is the office for academics. Now we'll be moving towards the controller's office, controller examination office. This is the office. Now we'll be moving in. Polytechnic Boys Hostel. It is a 3-story building. This is the Polytechnic Boys Hostel. Now we'll be going in. We have the fire extinguisher installed in the hostel premises in case of any emergency. Here is the common room. Which is being used by the students. Here is the dining hall and the wash basins, different wash basins. The rooms, all the rooms are closed and the keys are with the students, and they are in lock position due to the COVID. Now we'll be entering towards the premises of girls' hostel. This is the premises where we have a number of girls' hostel. Now we are heading towards the Polytechnic Girls' Hostel. This is the board of Polytechnic Girls' Hostel. And this is a small playground which is being used by the girls. This is a basketball court. Now we'll be entering. We'll be entering. There are the washrooms. Now we'll be going up towards the common room facility. The common room for girls' hostel. This is the girls' common room. This is the huge common room for girls. They do yoga over here. There are certain TT tables placed and the carom placed as well. The number of bedrooms and placed here for girls as well. So it's a huge room which is being used as a girls' common room. This is the guest house. And this is the small sitting area outside the guest house. We do have a big guest house which is coming up and it is still under construction. This is the football ground of our university. Just have a look.
अंदर नहीं बाहर है अंदर नहीं जाना That's all. ये भी उठाना ये कमरा रखना चाहिए ये जाओ बाहर फिर अंदर तो बाहर कितने मिनट का हिल लिया बस हाँ अंदर भी जाओ आ जाओ उठाने का
Presently, we are standing outside the Student Amenity Center. Now we'll be moving towards the Gymkhana Club. Just zoom into the. Now we'll be moving towards the gymnasium. This is the gymnasium. Now we'll go inside. This is the heavy machinery which is being used by the students. These are the separate washrooms for boys and girls. Now we'll be moving towards the restaurant. This is the door of the cafeteria. Due to the lockdown, we do not have the students over here, so it's not operational at this point of time. And this is the area where we have an open restaurant, so multi-purpose ground which can be used for football, baseball, and cricket matches for both men and women. Request. Now I would request our respected Principal Polytechnic to say a few words about the institution. Sir, please.
Good evening. It is we are here in a big playground the Baba Ghulam Shah Badshah University has. Apart from the dedicated facilities to the University Polytechnic, it is advantageous and it's fortunate that the students of University Polytechnic, they are being facilitated with the common facilities of Baba Ghulam Shah Badshah University. If you have a look here, a very beautiful playground in the natural foothills of Pir Panjal region, the extreme greenery in a serene environment, and this is a playground we have. Apart from the quality education, we provide the extracurricular activities, the chances to physical activities, etc. And this is the beauty of our university. Thank you.